So once I start getting clips on the timeline, I can begin adding effects and filters and other things to kind of make it look a little bit more fancy. So to do that, it's pretty straightforward. Here on the toolbar on the right hand side, I click this icon right here, and it pulls up all of these different filters and effects that I can use for both video and audio. So over here on the left, you have the categories for each type of effect. And so what you can do is just kind of be like, okay, like I'm going to try this looks one, and then you can kind of go in here and see what things look like. And one of the cool things is if I just hover over this effect, then it kind of faux applies it to the clip, so I can kind of see what it looks like. And you can do that with pretty much every single one of them, and it kind of gives you this idea of what things will look like once it's applied. So let's just say I like this indie red. To apply that, all I'm going to do is drag it from the library over to the clip, and now it's applied. And if I open up my inspector, so this icon here in the top right part of the screen, then it gives me all of the different options for that particular effect. And so I can adjust the amount. If there was skin in here, like skin tones, then I can just adjust that. You can change sometimes the color cast. So there it's really blue, here it's really warm, and kind of give it the look that I want to give it. If I decide that I do not like the particular effect, then I can just select it here in my inspector, so it's outlined in yellow, and then just hit delete on the keyboard, and it goes away as if it never existed. And then I can go in and try some different effects. So again, drag it on over here in my inspector. I can kind of adjust the amount and see what looks I can get that's going to help me get the look that I want. And again, if I don't like it, just delete it. So you can add multiple effects to a single clip. If you reorder them, sometimes you get different looks. So go ahead and experiment and try and see what you can come up with, because just applying different types of filters and effects together will create a whole new look. At the same time, a word of caution that just because a filter exists doesn't mean that you should necessarily use it. So be careful, because the point is to enhance the look and the feel of our image. And if you do too much to it, or you do the wrong thing to it, then you could be steering your audience in the wrong direction. So go ahead and play with those and see what you can come up with.